If you are an investor, you have probably already heard this framed as a bad news, a hit, an attack. I want to tell you why it is not, and why it's still not enough. Let's be precise about what just happened, because most of what you have seen online is oversimplified. From July 2027, negative gearing is gone, but only on established homes bought after the budget night. If you already own investment property, you are grandfathered and new bills are untouched. The 50% capital gains discount is being replaced with cost-based indexation and a flat 30% minimum tax. Again, only on the gains from July 2027 onwards. And the one that actually surprised people, from August 2026, self-managed super funds can no longer borrow to buy residential property at all. That one wasn't even the headline policy, it got added late as the price of getting the bill through. Three different levers and one direction. Here is my honest take, and it might surprise you coming from someone who works in the real estate. I think the government got this one right. For 20 years, the model for building wealth through property has been borrow against equity you already have, buy another house, let a tenant's rent cover the mortgage, and use the tax system to make the losses along the way effectively free. Do that enough times, and the theory goes you retire on capital growth. But look at what that model actually requires to work. It requires someone else to never get to where you already are. Every investor stacking a portfolio is, by definition, one more buyer a first home buyer is competing against, with the tax system that was until this year subsidizing that competition. That's not really investing in housing, that's investing in scarcity. So, when the government pulls negative gearing and the CGD discount off established homes and closes the leverage loophole, it's not an attack on investors. It's the government finally admitting the quiet part. We had built a housing market that ran like a game of musical chairs. Someone was always going to be left standing, and we had just been pretending otherwise. But removing the bad incentive is only half the job. Think about what this budget actually does. It takes the ladder away from the people who were using it earlier. Good, it's necessary. But it doesn't hand anyone a rope on the way down. If you are a cash-rich investor today, this budget just told you, don't buy another house to negatively gear, don't lever up your super fund to buy one either. Fine, so what should you do with that capital instead? The budget is silent. It closed a door, but it didn't open another one. And that's the gap I want to spend this whole series on. Picture a group trekking up a rock face. Someone's already made it up to the ledge above. Someone below is still climbing, his arms shaking. Close, but not quite there. Nobody has to ask the person on the ledge to reach down. It's instinct. It costs him nothing. He is not going to fall because he lent a hand, and the person he pulls up isn't taking anything from him. If anything, now there are two people on the ledge instead of one. That instinct is completely normal on a mountain. We have just forgotten it's supposed to apply to housing too. Somewhere along the way, we built a real estate market that encourages the person on the ledge to climb back down, not to help anyone up, but to stake a claim on the next ledge before someone else can stand on it. This budget stopped subsidizing that. It didn't yet build the rope that makes reaching down easy, safe, and worth doing. And that rope is what the next video is about. And here is what I actually believe. Underneath all of this, real estate doesn't have to be a game with the loser. The government, the buyer, the seller, the investor, the tenant, the agents, every one of them can come out ahead in the same transaction. It's not a fixed pie where someone's win has to come out of someone else's loss. That's not a slogan, that's the actual design question this whole series is trying to answer. In the next video, I want to walk through exactly what that rope should look like. If you are the person on the ledge, you own your home, you got your equity, and you have been wondering what you are actually supposed to do with it in a market that just changed the rules. Stick around for that one. I talk to you soon.